Hey GH peeps, welcome back to my channel where we discuss all things General Hospital. Today's late night review is for Hump Day. It's Wednesday, y'all, the day before Turkey Day. It is November 22nd, 2023. So y'all, I bet y'all kitchens are smelling good right now, right? Got all the simmerings going on. I'm this is a late night review because I was helping my sister do some meal prep, and you know how it is. You just gotta dig in with the family, and I am hungry already. I'm gonna keep it real. But anywho, how was your guys' GH today? Did you have some aha moments, some wow moments, some thrills, some chills? Leave them in the comments below. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. For me, I ain't gonna. Okay, what's going on with Anna? Why? Why, Anna? Why? Why, Anna? Oh, Jesus. Why, Anna? Why? I know, I don't even know what she was thinking about when she went to that girl's that girl's hospital bedroom. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. I want to say that was Anna being Anna. Because if you know Devaney, it sounds a little bit like Anna, just rushing in. Just rushing in. I was a little, like, behooved by that. And I couldn't even be mad that Valentine was mad at her. Like, what are you doing around my kid? You know what I'm saying? You said we was done, so you don't need to explain anything to my kid. And yeah, I felt her when she was like, well, it's your lies that did all this to us. But you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh yeah, I'm looking crazy, guys. I've been cooking. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? So it starts off at Sasha's place. And she's looking at stills of her and Cody and, you know, having a sweet moment. And then, oddly enough, she goes and looks at her and Brando's picture that she still has stashed in the cabinet. And I'm like, in the drawer, and I'm like, girl, if you don't get Brando's picture out of there and put him, what? I thought that was weird. And maybe that's her way of mourning, I don't know, or putting the past behind, I don't know. But then she puts it back in the drawer. And who knocks on the door? And somebody knocks on the door. And who is it? It is Mr. Sonny G. Sonny, Mr. Corinthos himself. And he's coming in to talk to Sasha, check in on her, first of all, and apologize for Gladys. He says that it was his fault. He was should have had his eyes on things. This is his family, and things should have been handled better. And I have to say, yeah, I agree with some of that. I do. I really do. And this goes into why I'm concerned about him handling Cyrus. Because Sonny's doing all his barking, and I heard you guys' comments. Yeah, but Sonny's doing his barking, but Cyrus is already out of pocket. Cyrus is already out of pocket. Going to Ava's gallery, out of pocket. Going to Carly's establishment, out of pocket. And he didn't even bring that up. You know? So I don't see the great Sonny as the great Sonny anymore. He's more Smike now. He's Nina. I'm sorry. This is how I feel though. But anyway, so he says, let me see. Let me get to the newts. And offers to set Sasha's accounts right. So he's offering to cover what Gladys stole from Sasha. And I ain't even gonna lie, that should have been happened. You should have been said something to her about it. I honestly don't know why it took him this long. Once again, this is not Sunny. I don't see our Sunny. I don't see it. But anyway, Sasha's like, and this is another part that kind of was like, are you serious, girl? Because she was like, well, I'm just glad that you honored Brando's memory by not taking out his mama and letting her go away and just never come back. And I'm like, really, Sasha? She almost got you unalived. She almost got you unalived. Had you playing crazy in the crazy home, and you just like, well, I'm just glad, you know, she's gone. No, I would want her to face some time. She would have to go to jail. She needs to go to jail. and that would make me happy. But I don't know. That whole entire scene was just like, I mean, yeah, I'm happy he came, but why did it take you so long to come? And it was nice that he offered. That was sweet. But once again, why did you take so long to come? And I just, everything about that just, I don't know. And then her saying, no, I'm just happy she's gone and you honor Brando. Brando would have wanted his mama in jail. Brando, if he was there present watching what Gladys did to Sasha, he would have wanted her ass in jail. Hell, I wanted her ass in jail. And just her being able to walk away scot clean just don't sit right with me. But anyway, so instead of her accepting the money, because Sonny's like insisting that he gives it to her because he feels so, responsible for it, which he's not all the way responsible for it, but it's his family. But anyway, she says, can you donate it to a charity for mental health in the name of Brando and Liam? And I thought that was beautiful because she's going to make her money back, but I want my money. I would have took that money. I'm sorry. I would have. Yes, it was your family. I want my money. I sure in the hell do. Because that whole entire story was crazy though. And then we move over along to Alexis's office. And this was another one like, really? Martin? So it starts off, Gregory visits Alexis and he's like, my son needs help. And he tells her what happened with Diane and that Diane's under retainer for the Modines and he can't represent his son. And, he's just worried about him. And I'm sitting here like, okay, Alexis, step up. Go to the bar, get your license back. Because she doesn't like it at the end. I don't understand what they're doing. Because she doesn't even like it there. I mean, she likes it, but she's a lawyer. And then she calls in Martin to face Diane Miller. Martin. Killer Miller. She brought Marty drop his drawers and run like a bitch for Michael and Nina. Well, he checked Nina. He did check Nina. But still, you put Martin up against Killer Miller. I'm sorry. I don't want her to lose to him because he ain't even got no backbone. He can't stand up to Lucy. He can't stand up to he can't stand up to he a pussy. He up there running tail from his brother Cyrus. And you want him to go up against Killer Miller. I looked at Alexis. I wanted to throw the shoe at the TV. I was just like, come on, Alexis. Get from behind that stupid intruder thing and go back and get your legal license. Everybody would have loved to see Killer Miller against lawyer Alexis. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. And they're probably going to keep Martin as his lawyer. But that was not juice. He does not look intimidating. He looks like old boy from One Life to Live. I can't think of his name. I'm sorry. God, she's just, no. No, I was not. I was unimpressed by that whole entire moment. But I guess they're going to hire Marty to represent Finn. And I'm like, come on. And I'm already going for Diane. I mean, I feel sorry for whatever happens to Finn, but I'm definitely going for Diane. I got no loyalty towards Marty Mart. So then we move over to the Metro Court, and Curtis is finally getting his wheels about himself and going to visit people and trying to get out of the house, which is good because he needs to start moving around and accepting his new reality. So it was nice to see him out and about. He goes and see Miss Nina, and they catch up on things, and he gets to the point and asks her, can he get access to Metro Court's security information so that, he can, first he asked to go and, ask about the room, and they said, well, the police did this and no one's ever touched it since the police left. I would have wanted to see that room. I would have wanted to go in there and see that room. They already found the gun, but, there might be another third eye that can find something. But she gives him her passcode and her password so that he can have access to the Metro cameras to dig deep in and see if he can find any footage. And I'm like, she just you a friend? Here's the passcode. You a friend? I'll destroy tapes for you guys. I'll do whatever you can, girl. I'll do it. You can do whatever you like. I don't, guys. And she says she's scared to death of losing Sonny and her family, and she's so happy. And I'm looking at her, and I'm just like, why didn't you tell the truth? Why didn't you tell the truth? Because lying ain't gonna get nothing. Lying ain't gonna help you, Nina. Tell the truth. I think that if she would have been the first woman to tell the truth to Sonny, he definitely would have forgiven her. He would have been mad. But if he would have got a handle of things before it blew up and Drew went to jail and all this dumb stuff, he probably could have put a kibosh to this. But she's like, I just don't want to lose him. I don't want to lose my son. I don't want to lose Sonny and my daughter and my grandkids. I'm like, you didn't think nothing about them grandkids when you were trying to see what they daddy in a whole entire different country. I mean, different state. You weren't thinking about them grandkids then. I know, guys. Get off of Nina. Get off of Nina. I just don't like her. But I'm going to get off of her for now. So she's like, Curtis says, well, I see Curtis tells her to stop. Yeah, Curtis tells her to stop running and stop, looking at flex, stop thinking about the negative and start focusing on the positive. But he says, but I see that there's something else going on. And then she mentions Michael. And this is where I wanted to roll Curtis into traffic. Yes, I said it. I wanted to roll Curtis into traffic. Because this fool gonna say, well, I work out with him and I can mention something to him. Bitch, what? I don't even like Michael. But what you gonna say? What you gonna say? You need to be worried about who your wife talking to. You need to be worried about some other stuff. You need to be worried about who Trina's real father is. You need to go find Tagger, find homeboy, so he can be a daddy to his daughter. Come on, I'll say something to you. Ain't nobody scared of you, Curtis. What you gonna do? You wheelchair gangster? You a wheelchair gangster now? You gonna go pop people on you from your wheelchair? I just wanted to just be like, oh Jesus, I can't stand Curtis. I can't stand him. I like his loyalty towards Nina because she gonna need all the friends she can get. And as you see, they're playing up her friends because I guess the big meltdown for this whole entire SEC thing's about to come to a conclusion probably next week. And I'm just sitting here. I'm just done with that story. It's just stupid from the beginning, and it's stupid now. But Nina's like, no, don't do that because it's gonna cause friction. You think, Nina? You think? Why don't you tell Curtis that it was you that got his homeboy put in jail? I mean, no, she didn't plan on it, but that's who it was. That's who it was. Drew is his homeboy. Drew almost lost his life in jail. Curtis and Drew are best friends. But you want to go ahead and confront Michael. And see, Michael ain't petty enough. He ain't his daddy. He ain't AJ. Because AJ would have gladly told Curtis when he came in his face talking shit. AJ would have told him, "Oh yeah, you mean your best friend that got your best friend your best friend that got your other best friend locked up, put in jail, beat up, almost dead." And before y'all get on here and say, "No, she didn't do that. She only tried to get Carly." Let's be real. We all know who took the deal, and everybody's still gonna look at her like a pill. So I'm like, Curtis needs to go roll his ass on somewhere and go find out who shot his ass. And so she's like, no. And Curtis is like, well, if you need me to handle Mike. And I'm like, oh, here we go again. Wheelchair gangster. Okay. Go ahead then. Go ahead up and confront Michael. Go ahead on and confront Michael. Do that. I want to see how far you going to get with that, Curtis. You need to go find out who shot you and put you in that damn chair. Mind your damn business. I said some really fucked up things at the end of this about this whole entire season. I'm just going to skip past that part because I didn't have nothing positive to say. I mean, I like the storyline where it's going. It's obviously, there's a lot more going on than we thought because I'm about to get to that next part. But yeah, I'll handle him. You better handle Spencer with your daughter. Tom on, you gonna handle somebody else. Boy, roll your ass on somewhere, Curtis. Ain't nobody scared of you. And then we go over to the morgue. This was a very interesting part. It was Dante and Chase and the mortician, and they're describing the body of a man that has been horribly mangled and ran down by a car. And he's like, he doesn't look like we did tests. He ain't on drugs. So, he seemed like, mental health issues. So we don't know why a perfectly healthy, normal person would walk into traffic. And Dante's like, don't look like he walked into traffic. Look like traffic walked into him. As in a car, running a man down. This about to get good. Because we all know, Chase comes back and says, well, he's got 3 different IDs. One from the U.S., Canada, and the U.K., all the same name and all legit. I'm already thinking this is WSB when as soon as I heard that part. But then they go on and say like they talked about like whatever. So then Chase goes and runs the name and they come back and there's like, this is Jameson Forsyth. And I'm like, oh, that's the one. Now Anna, it was after Anna. Guys, this goes deep. And we don't know who's running. I don't even think Cyrus is running all of this. And if not, Cyrus is working for Pikeman. And I pray Pikeman is Alcazar. We got to bring Mr. Alcazar into the picture, honey. I'm telling you, he was a phenomenal villain. Phenomenal. And between him and Cyrus, they going to give Sonny, give him all kinds of headaches. But Dante's like, I know that name. So then, because you remember him and Jordan and Anna had that off the books conversation about Mr. Jameson. So my favorite whiskey, by the way. So Dante calls Anna down to see if she can identify the body. And Anna looks at it and she's like, that's Jameson Forsyth. That's the one who was, took the evidence. That's the one who I seen witness do some foul work. And she says, and now he's here. I wonder who did it. And I wonder where the evidence that I had against him is at. And I'm just sitting here like, why would anybody kill him? He would have been the perfect pansy. And maybe that's why they killed him, because he's the perfect pansy. But we already know that that Char said that she didn't burn a house down. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm hoping they don't let these storylines drop like they normally do. I'm hoping they add juice upon juice, and let's make Blaze and Alcazar, and let's make the Alcazars come back with a vengeance. I'm sorry. If y'all want to bring the Corinthos and the Nina situation to solidify that, yeah, they're going to have to kidnap Willow and them grandkids. I mean, that's the only way that's going to save things. But it's going to have to be Alcazar. He's the only one that's deadly enough. Cyrus working together. Ooh, it's good juice. Good juice. Moving along. Anna, before she go to identify the body, why in the fuck would she take her weird ass into that girl's room? She need to explain herself. You could tell Anna didn't raise no kids like that, because she don't. This was another like, oh, this is so stupid. And of course, Char freaks out on her and starts screaming so loud that Wacky Whack Liz and Valentine come running in the room. And I'm over Liz. I'm over her and her too goody self. I just cannot stand her. But Valentine rushes to the room, and Liz escorts Anna out for I think this is the second time. And it's like, I just wanted to explain to her that I didn't want to hurt her, and that this was Victor's idea, and that he's been manipulating her. Why would she believe anything you saying, Anna? Why do you think she would believe anything you say? Why do you think she would trust anything you say? And that just bothered me, because I was like, come on now, they're making Filona real stupid, because there's no way you should have. And some of this is Anna character, but still. Why would you think that this girl gonna believe anything you gotta say? And then, of course, Liz sets her straight, and I wanted to slap Liz like, well, Liz, you don't even know what the fuck going on. And if you did, you would not want Jake hanging around her ass. And it's pissing me off, us all giving out, that they're not telling this woman nothing. And they're letting her son hang out with her. But they're not telling her that Charlotte is a cuckoo bird. They ain't telling her that. So she's okay with her son. And you already know Liz, her too giddy self. She would not let Jake hang out with Shar if she knew Shar was having these issues. So she's up there. I just wanted to knock Liz out too. I wanted her to get ran over with Curtis. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like her. She's always just been too much. And then moving around. Okay, so Liz walks Anna out. Anna tries to explain to Liz, but Liz ain't trying to hear her. I just was like, well, I can't. You shouldn't have been. And that was stupid. Valentino. Valentine was not happy with that shit. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? And it's like, well, I'm just trying to set straight the lies that you told and trying to help her. He said, you will stay the hell away from my daughter. And I don't blame him. I would have said the same thing. Even if I know everything is my fault, I wouldn't have cared. You stay away from my daughter. She's petrified of you. Petrified. She thinks you purposely tried to kill. She's not trying to hear anything you trying to say. And it's like, so what are you blaming me? He was like, no, I'm blaming me, but stay the hell away from my kid. And I'm sitting back like, you know what? I can't blame him. I can't. You should have never walked your goofy ass into that room in the first place. And better be glad that he caught you not close to the bed, because she could have said you were trying to kill her again. Honestly, there needs to be a restraining order, and Anna needs to stay away from Shar. And I know everybody's like, wow, because they should do that with Shar. Well, it's too late for that. Shar's going to the funny farm, and Anna needs to get her life together and stop trying to explain to a 15-year-old programmed kid. And she was like, there ain't no amount of deprogramming that's going to help this girl. You're right, but what did you think you was going to do? And that's what got me. She had this whole entire thing about deprogramming, and then you run your ass over there to talk to her. You ain't no deprogrammer. What are you doing, Anna? You just look stupid. Go on over Sunny. Get you some Sunny love. Because you know that's going to be your little lover for a little bit until y'all get tired of each other. Moving along. I don't know, guys. We'll see. Laura gets 2 visitors. One's Martin, and they discuss Cyrus and if he's a good boy or a bad boy. Okay, Laura Lou. Laura Lou. What are they doing to our female GH characters? Laura Lou should be on her shit now. She should not be doing these. She should not. This should not be Laura Lou. This should not be Laura Lou talking about, well, maybe we should. I just want to believe. Bitch, you don't even. Sorry. You don't even know this man. And just because he says, y'all got the same DNA, now you got to have faith in him? Now, it's different. And before y'all get on my case, it is different if she grew up with him. It'd be different if she knew him other than him being a mass crazy person that holds people hostage and ruins people's lives. It'd be different if she knew another side of him. So I understand why she went on to Martin. But even Martin said, hey, my brother will never change his stripes. I mean, but the only thing Martin did say is, I wish and hope he does. But I don't. And here's Laura. Well, I just hope, I just hope that he really just tries. And I'm like, oh, damn, Laura Lou, what the fuck? I know you ain't stupid. I don't like calling Laura Lou stupid, but okay, y'all let me know. What are they doing to the leading characters of the women in this soap channel? Why are all of them doormats? Why? We got Nina being a doormat to Michael. The great Nina Reeves. The swindler, the one who walked it back, had everybody thinking she was in a wheelchair. Nina done done some stuff. Carly. Everybody just, Alexis. Everybody just whistling out to the man. I really feel like that's what happened with Alexis not representing Finn. her best friend. Ain't gonna let some stranger that just move there. Oh, and because he represents Valentine and he makes Valentine looks good, he's got to make Finn look good. What are they doing to the women in this show? Is Jordan running behind Curtis's bastard ass? What are they doing to the women in this show, guys? Y'all need to tell me. Somebody needs to tell these. No, is there a bunch of men writing these stories? I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm not trying to say nothing wrong. I'm just saying what is going on. But so we got Laura Lou playing doo doo for her brother. Like, I think he can change. I was just like, oh my gosh, I just want to have it. No, you don't know this man. You don't know this man. This man. Okay, you know what? You know why I call this is some bullshit? Because Cyrus was is the reason why Lulu is not raising Charlotte or her other children. And I think she has more kids, right? Rocco, I think that's her and Dante's kid. So you mean to tell me you're now forgiving the man who put your daughter in a coma? You're now for overlooking that, Laura Lou? Girl, bye. You can just. I don't want her to get hit by a car, but something need to happen with that. Just girl, bye. Anyway, and then Jordan comes back. Jordan comes in there and she wants to talk to her because she wants to pitch the idea of how her and Curtis are going to be working together so that they can figure out who the shooter is. And of course, Laura Lou's like, of course I help. And then Jordan's like, well, I know that you can get your name. And she's, I don't care. She don't. Laura Lou is good at getting herself in dirt and good at getting herself out. So she's like, no, anything to help Curtis and put this person in behind bars, I am down for. I will help you. And Jordan's like, yeah, I just think that, me and Curtis working together, it'll bring him back fire. And he hasn't had that kind of fire in him in a long time. Anyway, guys, it's late. It's 26 minutes in, so I'm gonna get off of this. Like, subscribe if you like the content. Leave comments. Hey, new subscribers. Hey, my fellow subscribers. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you're not having a Thanksgiving, have a wonderful day tomorrow. If you're praying for you all, stay strong. Have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Smooches.